Hello, I'm back for my 36-week update. I changed over to 36 weeks on Friday, so 36 weeks and 2 days now. It's hard to believe. First, I want to say hi to my niece Riley in Massachusetts. She watches her Auntie Cindy's videos and talks to her. So, hi Riley. I hope you're doing good and you're being good at preschool and learning a lot. And I hope you're being a good girl for Mommy and Daddy. And hi to your sisters Julia and Avery too. I hope they're being good girls. And remember, Santa Claus is watching you. So when Santa Claus comes, Uncle JJ and Auntie Cindy will be there to come see you. Okay, so that's my shout out for this video. So I updated last weekend. Had a full week of laying around the house doing nothing. I think I started having some contractions towards the beginning of the week. I would feel my stomach getting really tight and I would get really crampy feeling. So I'm pretty sure that's what they were. I mean, they were like 40-45 minutes apart. So it's not anything that I'm like really concerned about right now. But it's kind of exciting that at least something is different. Something that's really like my only new symptom. I mean, it's getting uncomfortable as my belly gets bigger. Like, getting out of bed is really hard. It takes me forever to get out of bed. And that's no fun when you have to go to the bathroom every hour and a half in the middle of the night. That is a new thing. Like, the whole pregnancy I've had to go a lot during the middle of the night, but this week has been really rough with that. Towards the end of the week, I started having a hard time just sleeping in general. Like, I felt like I was awake every hour. Just awake. Just lying there looking around. So good thing that I am on bed rest so I can rest during the day. I try not to nap during the day just because since my husband is a school teacher, he goes to bed fairly early, so it's, just more beneficial for me to not nap so I'm not wide awake at night when he's ready to go to bed. Bed rest, bed rest, bed rest. Watched a lot of shows on TLC again. Filled up the DVR. I've been reading some, trying to make some to-do lists to get ready for the baby, things we need to buy still, things we need to do, that kind of thing. I had a doctor's appointment on Thursday. I knew as soon as I woke up that morning my blood pressure was high, so I started taking it, and it was indeed high. And I hadn't even done anything. Like, I hadn't done anything, I hadn't eaten anything, and it was high as soon as I woke up. So, I tried to lay around and rest as much as I could before I went to the doctor. So, I got to the doctor. He weighed me, and I gained 3 pounds in 1 week. How? I just told my mom that I felt like I'd lost weight because I hadn't been eating very much. I don't snack during the day here when I'm at home. I eat more when I'm at work than I do when I'm at home, which is the exact opposite of what a lot of people are, I know. But yeah, I gained 3 pounds. That was lovely. I had a new nurse come and get me. I'd never seen her there before. The nurse that 3 pounds. Did I say 10 pounds? I don't know. 3 pounds is what I gained. I did not gain 10 pounds in 1 week. Promise. 3 pounds. That's bad enough. Anyway, this new nurse came and got me and took my blood pressure. And my old nurse was there, so I don't know why they didn't give me her. So I thought then when I got the new nurse, great, my blood pressure is going to be high. And sure enough it was. It was 140 over 92. So that's a winner right there. Do not have group B strep, so that was a good thing. He checked me, and I'm still not dilated. He thinks that Jackson might have dropped a little bit more, though, so I guess that's at least some kind of progress. Then he took us in his office, and we talked about labor and delivery, basically things he likes to do. There at the very end, he likes for the mother to actually finish delivering the baby. And I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to do that. It's kind of freaks me out a little bit, but he said, you say that now, but when you're in the heat of the moment, you'll want to do that. So he likes for the mother to finish delivering the child and put the baby up on her stomach immediately. So talked about things like that, and with my blood pressure, it's just kind of a touch and go situation. We did set an induction date for October the 8th, which is 8 days before my due date, so I will be 38 weeks and 6 days. at that point, and he said that was the absolute earliest he could do it. We wanted to get him to do it a little earlier because it's my husband's fall break, but he just said he wouldn't do it any earlier because he wants it to work. Because a lot of times the earlier you do inductions, the more likely you are to have a C-section, the more likely you are for it not to work. So he thinks that I would be ready at that point. But if my blood pressure keeps creeping up the way it has been, there's a chance that he'll induce me earlier. And I asked him if that would mean he'd do a C-section if my blood pressure was high, because I really don't want a C-section. And he said no. He said he would induce, we would try everything we could before we get to a C-section. A C-section would be the last resort. So, you know, that was kind of comforting. And it's exciting to have a date in sight, you know, October the 8th. Jackson will be here. What we've heard from the hospital that my doctor usually does is he puts you in the night before and gives you the pill to get things started the night before. And so then the next day is when the labor actually happens and all that. So if that's the case, I'd be admitted October 7th. That's Wednesday night. So we're just playing it by ear. Jackson could very easily decide to come earlier. We'll see. But after all that talk, he said, well, I'm still going to send you to labor and delivery to be monitored just to make sure everything's okay. Because after he checked me, he listened to the baby's heartbeat, and it freaked me out because he said, oh, yeah, you should be monitored. So I'm thinking, great, what's going on with his heart rate? Is he okay? So we go to labor and delivery. This is my third time. They didn't make me put on a gown again. They actually gave me the elastic bands to take home that they strap the monitors on your stomach with. So I guess I'm a repeat offender now. But strapped me in. I had a really good nurse this time. Monitored me. My blood pressure always starts going down immediately as soon as I get in there. So it didn't go down as fast this time as it normally did, so they made me lay on my left side, and then it really started going down. They gave me ice and water, and it came down. Tiny contractions, nothing that really does anything, you know. So I had to stay in there a little while, and we were home by like 4:30 or so. So, you know, it's just, I'm becoming just numb to all that. Like, it doesn't even freak me out to have to go to labor and delivery anymore. But, so that's this week. Another week of bed rest, taking it easy. Today at my one outing that I get to go on a week, church, we were blessed with 3 boxes of baby clothes from our youth pastor's wife. So I pulled a few things out that I really like that I wanted to show you. I love button-down shirts. So all the stuff they gave us pretty much is from Carter's or Gymboree. So, or Children's Place. Here's some overalls. And I love this little sweater that zips up with the hood. And sweater vest. I love it. Jackson's definitely well clothed. I just will say that. He does not need any more clothes. We've been going through clothes while I've been sitting in this chair and watching Jason go through clothes. It's insane. He has so much. But it like kind of stops at the 9-month range. But up to 9 months, he's good. He's all set. Okay, so I guess that's it for this week. I will show you my belly, and that'll be it. Okay, I forgot to show you one more outfit that we got for Jackson's first pictures in the hospital. We got this from Children's Place, a little button-up brown stripe with some brown corduroys. Very cute little outfit, and it was all cheap on sale. And then there's some little socks that match it. So that's Jackson's picture outfit. Okay, now I will show you my belly. There it is, 36 weeks. He was moving like crazy yesterday. We saw elbows and heels and everything moving in my stomach. It was really cool. Oh, yeah. My belly button is disgusting. Like, it half pops in, half pops out. It's weird. Okay, so that's week 36, and I may post a video later to show you the nursery, and that'll be it for this week. See ya. Bye.